Hey guys, it's Vanessa, and I have some holiday hacks and everyday dinner ideas that are going to make meal prep much easier for you. So just stick around. I'll be back in 1 minute, and we're going to get started. Okay, so we are going to be making some mashed potatoes, gravy, and I know it's not turkey, but we're going to be making some longhorn garlic parmesan crusted chicken. Yum, yum, yum. So if you are like me, you hate doing two of those three recipes. So mashed potatoes are usually yucky. I hate boiling. There's a lot of paying attention because it comes over the sides. And gravy, oh my word, I've never been able to successfully make gravy. So I'm taking a cheater's method, and it's not buying the little jar of it this time. So kudos to me, right? So the first thing that we're going to talk about here is the mashed potatoes. I actually cheated, and I made them in the quick cooker. So if you hate all of that boiling and paying attention like me, then you'll want to check out the quick cooker, okay? So very, very easy. All I did was, and you don't even have to, but I just quartered my potatoes. Don't even have to do that. Just clean off the outside of them, toss them in the basket, and put it in here for about 20 minutes. So I used about 3 pounds of potatoes. I turned this sideways so that it doesn't ruin my cabinets, okay? So you never want the steam to release right onto your cabinets unless you really, really hate them. So 3 pounds of potatoes, 1 cup of water. I set it to the custom setting, arrowed down to 20 minutes, and it took about 20 minutes for them to come to pressure, and you have potatoes that are fully cooked, no boiling, none of that riffraff in essentially 40 minutes, and I didn't have to pay attention at all. So you can be doing other things at the same time, have a bigger dish, and it's just going to make it so much easier for you. So while this is releasing the pressure, I'm just going to check on the chicken here. We're going to come back and talk about the chicken. We won't talk to it unless you really, really want to. We'll do that in a little bit here. Let me just kind of move things around. Okay. So, whoops. Has not released all of the pressure yet because the little button is on. So there are so many different ways that this quick cooker can make your life so much easier. If you are like me and you run out of the house in the morning and you totally forget to pull some meat out of the freezer, totally fine. This is going to be able to cook your meat from frozen. It's going to cook your food 70% faster. So you can get to the table a lot quicker, right? And if you start getting to that hangry point, this is going to save your life. So let me see here. Now the pressure dropped. Now I can take the lid off. That's one of those safety features so that you don't have to worry about like anything funkaroo happening. So I got the lid safely off here. And what we're going to do is just transfer the potatoes here into our mixing bowl. So let me just, oh, I didn't even grab a pair of hot pads. Let me grab the hot pads here. So this little basket just fits right inside there, so you don't have to worry about straining them into anything. It just makes it so very convenient. And if you don't have one of these, it comes with a little trivet. but our stainless mesh colanders fit right on top too. So there's an option for you if you don't have this, okay? So we'll just push this right off to the side. And, oh, I didn't even get butter off. I'm like a hot mess. I haven't done a video in a while, so here I am, right? So I'm just going to throw some butter in here. Now, I will post the recipes so you'll have these. These will also be on Pampered Chef's website. Pressure cooker mashed potatoes, so you can totally search that. I'm just going to change it up a little bit, but nobody will mind, right? So, because I'm sure if you are making mashed potatoes in your own house, you're doctoring up, right? So you're doing whatever you like to do, and you're not actually adding anything. So I'm just going to pour some milk in here. I didn't measure. That's one more dish that I would have to wash. So we're not going to do that. And now, if you have never seen this, we're going to pull out the new Flex Plus. So this is very handy. I mean, look around me. I have no counter space. The outlets aren't convenient. So this thing is like a lifesaver, all right? So look at me. I can't even figure out where it goes here. So I'm just going to snap it together here. This thing can be used as like a food processor. We're going to use it as a cordless blender today. And you can also use it at, mixer, hand mixer, and also as an immersion blender. All right, so it does just about everything. So I'm going to put the things right inside here. I love how it comes apart to store. So wherever you've got room, you can just kind of store it. Comes with 2 batteries. Love, love, love that idea. So I have one right on here. You just squeeze it and pull it out. So you always have a backup. Because I know some people are nervous. You're like, what am I going to do if my battery goes dead? I'm going to be doing a lot of things. You're going to be fine, okay? So when you are assembling this, make sure that the battery is always the last thing to go on, okay? And once it snaps into place, it's going to light up. But you also have to click this little button on the inside. Whoa! Let me just check my chicken here. We don't need anything crazy happening with that. Okay. Looks like it's getting really nice and brown. I'm going to pull a couple of the pieces off, and then we're going to come back to that in a couple minutes, okay? Move things around here a minute. It is spitting and sputtering and everything else. Okay, I'll give that another minute. Okay, so back to our mashed potatoes. So you've got it all ready. We're just going to kind of turn it on here. If I can figure it out. Oh my gosh. It's like I'm a newbie. Okay, we'll just stick them in there. I love this mixing thing. I am making a mess. Good thing I'm not at a live party because somebody would be in my splash zone. P.S. It's always why you wear an apron. So just go right in here. Skin and all. Now the recipe says to peel them. I've been told I'm the worst peeler in the land. You'll never see me do it. Just go around here to your desired thickness. And we're going to have easy peasy mashed potatoes and no time flat. So check this out. I like mine a little bit chunky. I don't know about you. Check that out. So easy. I didn't have to make a mess anywhere. And we're going to have delightful mashed potatoes and no time flat. Now, let me just come over to this chicken here. Here's what we're going to be doing with the chicken. So we have had it marinating all day long. Woo! Okay, this got a little dark. Totally fine. Just going to put it around here. It's been marinating in a dressing, and I can post the recipe for you for this as well. But it is a copycat recipe from Longhorn Steakhouse. I love to eat, and I love trying new things. So this is going to be a winner, literally chicken dinner, okay? So we have our chicken here. I do have to look at the recipe really quick. So that was marinating in the stuff. We grilled it in it, so it's going to taste extra good. And actually, while this is going on, I did turn off the... I turned off the pan, but I'm just going to throw some asparagus in there and just kind of let it sit in the juices, and it'll just cook like that. Okay, so next thing that we're going to do, we have some ranch spread here. I'm just going to put some of this ranch over top. It has some Parmesan cheese in. Just Put some of this right over top of the chicken. I made some extras. So if you have a family that loves leftovers, we like to take these to work and school the next day. Double, triple the recipe, make a bunch, because I don't think we're going to have many leftovers of this. So just pour all of this right on top here. Oh my gosh, have to make sure I've got all of it. Don't want any stragglers here. Okay, so once we have this right on top, and P.S. I am using the Rock Rock grill stone because we're going to be throwing this underneath the broiler. And the Rock Rocks can go anywhere. They take any sort of heat. So it's going to work with on top of your stove, in the oven, in the microwave if it fits, under the broiler, also goes in the dishwasher, on the campfire, just use a tripod. Seriously, it can do just about anything. So I'm gonna just put now some panko and some more Parmesan cheese. We've got lots of Parmesan in this recipe. And we're just gonna put a little bit of a crust right on top here. Should have used like a spoon or something that would be a little easier. So, wait until you see the big surprise that I have coming up next for you, all right? You're gonna be like, oh my word, that's so easy. I can't believe I've never done this before. So, I love ways that you can make dinner time much easier and hacks all around. So this chicken is just kind of a bonus today because we needed something to go along with our mashed potatoes and gravy, okay? So I have a little bit extra here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. Maybe just kind of pour more on here. I probably could have dealt more with the ranch. This definitely doesn't look pretty, but it'll taste great. So we've got this. I'm just going to throw this right underneath the broiler. Let me check to see how long I need to do that for because I did not pay attention. Let me see. Okay, cook until the cheese melts. I don't know how long that's going to be. Okay, so keep an eye on that. In the meantime, I have started doing some gravy over here in the cooking blender. So, like I said, I have never made a successful gravy before. I am super excited about this because in the cooking blender, you can cook. Okay, so people have asked me before, is it hot just from the friction of the blades or does it actually have a heating element? It actually has a heating element. So you can put your stuff in there, you can make your soups, all sorts of different things like that, soups, sauces. This is actually going to go on the sauce setting. It's the gentlest one that we've got, and it's going to be cooking as it goes. So that roux and everything that you have to make, this just spells it all out for you. You get a little cookbook or cooking guide with the Deluxe Cooking Blender, and this recipe is right in there. So you could do, I actually did chicken tonight. You can also do beef. But you just throw in some of your chicken stock or beef stock, a garlic clove, some sage leaves, salt and pepper, and you put it all in here and press start. Totally it. Easy, right? And then while that's going, you just start your roux with some butter and flour, and then just toss it in, okay? So it is not completely finished, but it is a little loud. It just needs to thicken up just a little bit more. And my gravy is gonna be all done. So if you are cooking for the holidays, this is something great that you can either do, you can time this out. The gravy takes about 45 minutes just so you can kind of plan for that. Or if you want to make it ahead, throw it in a plastic bag or a container, toss it in the freezer, and then when you're ready for your big meal, all you have to do is just pull it out, thaw it, and reheat it, and it's totally done. And you didn't have to buy the jar. You know exactly what's in it. There's no preservatives, nothing Funkaroo, and your family's gonna be like, oh my word, did you make this? I know they would say that to me, that's for sure. Unless I've been fooling them all along, I really don't know. Okay, so just gonna check the chicken here. It's gonna take like no time flat for that. So I have to ask, what is your favorite holiday or big meal entertaining hack that you do? Is it something like making your mashed potatoes in the pressure cooker like this? Or sometimes I make mine in my Rock right inside the microwave. It takes half an hour, totally done. Same thing, but I am not a fan of boiling, right? So perhaps you're like me and you're always looking for those different hacks. I want to hear them, so please type them in the comments so we can share, because caring is sharing, right? So let me just check this, and the chicken is looking fantastic here. If you want to put some more Parmesan cheese on, you totally can. But check this out. Delightful, right? So with that, I am going to sign off. I'm going to finish up my meal here, and you have a great day, okay? Bye-bye.